Hey guys, it's Thursday, the second day of summer. Second day. I feel like I've been ready for summer for a long time. I feel like literally since it's been creeping around the corner, I've been ready for summer to just get here already. It's actually it's warming up. It's nowhere near what it the weirdness of heat that it was in Nevada, but it's okay. I'm back in my comfortable Cali heat. I can handle my comfortable Cali heat. I will never complain about it again. But I had some thoughts this Thursday. It's kind of Thursday thoughts run through my head. And I had to get away from my kids to be able to muse my thoughts, because it's the only time that I actually have time to have a moment to have thoughts to myself. Other than that, they're always in my face. Always. And we all know how my assistant likes to jump in the videos and do what she wants to do. But, I was just thinking, I've been thinking a lot lately. You know how Facebook does the whole, it shows you your memories of what you posted or what was posted to you, all of that thing where they show you through the years of what you've posted. And looking back on all of those posts, not today's, because it usually doesn't come up right away. It'll come up in a little bit. Watch, as soon as I get off this video and go to my wall, it'll show up. But my musing is looking at what came up yesterday. It was, I don't know how to put it. It was eye-opening, I guess you could say, because it's not that, I haven't had the worst life of anyone in the world. I would never ever say that, but it definitely hasn't been an easy one. A lot, has happened over the years that I've been on the earth. And, hell, there's still stuff happening. There's still a lot of life happening at the moment, and it's not always good. But what I have noticed, sorry, I'm sitting in my car. It's my escape. But what I have noticed is, looking back at the way I thought about things, going through, I don't know, I can't believe I was that person. It's one thing to be like, okay, I have had a bad day, and I'm going to tell somebody about my bad day, and okay, thanks for listening about my bad day. But it's a whole nother thing to be like, I had a bad day, and I'm going to tell you about this day, and then I'm going to linger on this bad day, and then I'm going to continue to linger on this bad day, and then I'm going to keep telling you about this bad day, and I'm going to whine and complain about it, and that's all I'm going to do for the whole day because I had a bad day. Seriously, I'm like, why did somebody not come through the computer and slap me? Because it was just, it unnerved me how negative I was. And it's funny because one of my friends actually mentioned, exactly, Anthony. One of my friends actually mentioned something to me the other day. Well, not the other day. I shouldn't say the other day. Everything's the other day for me. Hey, Marissa. Hey, girl. Hey. One of my friends mentioned to me that I do not sound like the same person that I was even a year ago. And about a year and a half ago, I would say. And she was like, I don't understand. She's like, you get hit. She's like, now when you get hit with things that aren't so great, you don't literally shut down and go, okay, I quit life and everything stops, and, you know, I'm going to complain about it all day. I was like, well, because number one, I can tell you number one reason that I don't do that is because I got a dog. Because I'm sorry, but your world cannot come to an end when you have a dog. It's now people be like, well, you have your kids. Yes, I do have my kids. I love my kids. But when you feel like you're not doing enough and you're not providing enough and you're not being the mom that you want to be, sometimes being around your kids can actually, you know, it helps that mood to grow. And the last thing I wanted to do was resent my children, because there was no reason. It wasn't their fault. You know, it's just life happened, you know, and that's what I keep trying to, it's like really bright in here. It is. That's what I kept trying to tell myself, is it wasn't their fault. It wasn't, you know, it just, life happened. But when you have a dog, like literally they don't care. They could care less. They know when you're not feeling so hot. They know when your mood changes, and they're there for you. And like literally it was just, you know, my dog would snuggle up, and it was like, okay, I feel really good right now because I have a dog in my lap loving, you know. And then it was like, okay, so now my mood's feeling better. Okay, so now bring the kids in. Now I feel really good because I got my kids and my dog. So like, that's why I say when people ask me what's my happy place is the dog park, because literally it's like, I don't understand how you can have a bad day surrounded by puppies. Like, you just can't. And unless you're allergic to dogs, and then I feel really bad for you, because it's the best thing ever. But then I went and got another dog. So I have two dogs now, and they literally, like, I can't have a bad day. Like, when my mood starts shifting to that, I think it's gonna have, oh, thank you, Dawn. These are the only nails that I can actually do things with. I tried getting nails last time, and they were a little too long. They lasted 5 minutes. I ripped them off because I couldn't type anything. But these I can actually do stuff with, and they have sparkles on them. See, ooh. But now that I have my two dogs, it's like literally my mood cannot go past a certain point. So when I start feeling down, I've got these two to just kind of, you know, they fix your mood. If anybody ever says that that's a myth, they're crazy. Dogs fix your mood. They really, really do. They fix your mood. And I think that, combined with this amazing business, has just like shifted my mindset, because I used to feel, and we all did. Okay, so any of you who are working for someone else on someone else's time, you know that feeling of literally you feel like you're underneath a massive pile of yuck, and you're just like, seriously, I can't do anything without, you know, I can't do anything without feeling like I'm that first grader raising their hand to go to the bathroom. See, Dawn, you're exactly right. See, since you got Storm, I mean, I'm telling you, they fix your mood. They fix your mood. And, you know, I knew that I couldn't have the life that I wanted living under somebody else's time, because, like I said, I didn't want to feel like my children in school who have to raise their hands just to go to the bathroom. And that's what, you know, that's what a workplace felt like to me, because literally I remember working in a call center, and literally I got up to use the bathroom and literally got confronted by a supervisor talking about, where are you going? Hi, I'm a grown-ass woman. I was going to go to the bathroom. Is that okay? But it's like, I looked at him like, I'm going to the bathroom. You need to do that on your breaks and lunches. I'm sorry. My bladder doesn't live by a schedule. My bladder doesn't live by a schedule. So I can't guarantee that every time I need to use the bathroom, it's going to be on a break or a lunch. I'm sorry. My bladder didn't sign up for your schedule. But how does that sound? A grown person not being able to go to the bathroom when they want because they're more concerned about your time. Hey, Zach, long time. What are you doing? But like, seriously, how does that feel as a grown adult? Having to ask another grown adult. Most of the time, these other adults were younger than me, and I'm having to ask them permission to go to the bathroom. Enough was enough. Enough was enough. I wanted to have my own piece of the pie. But I also knew my limitations. Big thing about businesses is you've got to know your limitations. Like I wanted to I started my own event company in Ohio, and I realized quickly what my limitations were, because as I loved doing events, I loved the actual preparation of the events, doing the events, fixing the events, setting them up, breaking them down, working them. I did not like all of the stuff behind the scenes, as far as the accounting, all of that. I could not stand that. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And it was making me resent my business. And I didn't want to do that. So when this opportunity came up with It Works, all of that other stuff that I didn't like to do and I didn't know how to do was taken care of. All I needed to do was run my personal side of the business, which was dealing with my customers, taking care of them, dealing with my team and taking care of them. I can do that. I'm learning how to be a leader. I'm learning how to lead properly. I'm learning how to lead by example and lead from the front. I'm not looking to be a micromanager who's going to literally be jumping down your throat. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not doing the way I told you to. Why aren't you doing it that way? Because everybody does things differently. I have people on my team that, they are great salespeople because they used to do sales before. But now I'm not going to be like, okay, well, let me teach you how to sell, because number one, they already know how to sell. Number two, I'm not a salesperson. I am not a very good salesperson at all. I run my business as a shares company. Like I do my own personal results. You guys have seen my own personal results. And that's how I work my business. That works for me. Now, being a salesperson may work for somebody else. Everybody runs their ship differently. I just, I like to make sure that everybody's on the same page. But that's how that's what I like about this business, is that it's, I don't have to deal with, payroll, accounting, all of that stuff. I deal with my own personal business. That's what I deal with, is the actual business side of things that I like to do. So it's really a win-win situation. So, if you feel that way, number one, never let anybody make you feel like you are not a grown-ass person. If you're in a job like that, where they make you feel like you are less than what you are, then maybe you need to rethink where you're at. Or you need to say something, because nobody should be disrespected. Nobody. I don't care who you are. Nobody should be disrespected in the workplace. And I feel like when they are literally telling you that you are, that you're not allowed to go to the bathroom because it's not figured into your schedule for the day, that's disrespect. Because it's basically going, I own you. I get to tell you when to go to the bathroom. I get to tell you when to eat. I get to tell you when to do everything. Obey me. Last time I checked, the times of slavery were over. And that's not okay. So I think more people need to literally embrace their freedom. And I know so many people get so terrified about the fact, hey, Tammy, I just noticed you were on there. Hey, girl. A lot of people get terrified about the fact that they can't do this by themselves, that they're not built to have their own business. Everybody is built to be their own person. Everybody is. Everybody has their own personality. Everybody has their own thing. Everybody has different likes. Everybody has different dislikes. Everybody has a different way of doing things. Everybody is built to have their own business. And Everybody has the capability and the interior fortitude to have their own business. It's the fear that stops them. It's the fear that stopped me for over a year. If I had been less worried about what people were going to think of me, and less worried about what, oh my God, selling things, I can't do that. If I've been less worried about that and just literally jumped in head first and learned how to swim, I would have been doing this stuff a long time ago. I would have been happier a long time ago. Now I can stay home with my kids and my dogs. I don't have to worry about, my dogs tearing up my house because I'm home with them. I don't have to worry about my kids going to a sitter because I'm home with them. If I would have just done that a year ago when it was first presented to me, I would have been a much happier person. Guaranteed, 100%. I would have been a much happier person a lot sooner. And I would have been a much more confident person a lot sooner. And that's the biggest thing, is confidence. Because I didn't have any confidence in myself. I had no confidence in myself. And any of you watching that know me and have known me for over a year know that I didn't have any confidence in myself. I did not have, I literally would not have branched out of my shell. I would not have tried anything new. I just was too worried about what people thought of me. Now I could give two flying craps what people think of me. The only people that I'm worried about are my kids and my dogs. That's it. Everybody else, if you don't like me, if you don't like what I'm doing, okay. You don't have to like what I'm doing. That's what I tell people all the time. I get messages constantly about, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're doing this. Well, I'm sorry that you can't believe that I'm doing this, but if you can't be supportive, then please be quiet. If you're supportive, I want to hear you. I want to hear you from the rooftops. But if you can't be supportive, the least you can do is to be quiet, because I don't need anybody bringing down my flow. I don't need anybody bringing down my confidence, because I have worked too hard to build this up. And that's basically just how I feel about things. So those are my Thursday thoughts. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of thoughts that run through my head. Sometimes they run a little crazy, but those are my Thursday thoughts. And I am now going to take advantage of this absolutely gorgeous day that we have here in sunny Los Angeles. And I'm going to get some stuff done. I think I'm going to move my office to the beach today. I think that's what I will do. And maybe later I will do a live from the beach so you can see my kids acting crazy, like crazy people, because they're really good at it. But yeah, I hope to talk to you guys later. And if you have any Thursday thoughts, please leave them in the comments. I would love to have your Thursday thoughts. I would love to see what your Thursday thoughts are. So if you have any thoughts roaming around your head, even if it's just why is the sky blue, or what is the meaning of life, whatever your Thursday thoughts are, leave them in the comments. If you're watching this on YouTube, which I will be posting this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay? You guys have a great Thursday. Have a great one. Bye-bye.